YouTube is Rico, man, and I'm back with another video, man. Y'all see what we got going on, man. We got UK drill, positive acts. So you already know what time it is, man. If you're brand new to the channel, or you've been watching videos on the channel but not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the channel as well, and hopefully they become supporters of the channel. And make sure you guys are smashing that like button and commenting on the video to help the video get recommended to a larger audience of people, and hopefully bring in new supporters to the channel as well. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys can get notified when new videos drop on the channel. And be sure you don't miss out on the new video drops. Check out the channel every single day before you guys go to bed or when you wake up in the morning. And also don't forget to follow my social media accounts and hit up the description box down below to get access to all my names on social media so you guys can add and follow me. But with all that being said, man, y'all see what's going on. So let me start the screen record. That started, and we starting the video now.
Boys working the clock, they're really trying to get man down. If you couldn't get man then, how can you get man now? And that silence is real good, it don't really make no sound. All you hear is when all of the shots go round. Just know they rate my gangster, even though they hate my guts. When the drought hit all of the hood, my G made a flood with drugs, and all of the gang want to eat.
Do it for the end, that's certain. Enough times that the gang's been lurking. 300 or 1-2s, couldn't give a toss like man still spur it. Buck with the up, that's curtains. 12 boys known for the dippings. 2 post goals on the glide, 12 and the 5 just get to the chinging. Do it for the end, that's certain. Enough times that the gang's been lurking. 300 or 1.
I don't know how true this is, but if he did, that was good by him, man. Because nowadays, if you a grown ass adult, like, you deserve to rot in jail or whatever the case is, because of the simple fact you out here preying on children and shit. I don't like people like that. I can't even be around a person that's like that at all. So yeah, man, good thing he did that, because anything could happen to that person, to that little kid or whatever the case is, and they gotta grow up with PTSD and all this other crazy stuff if they can't handle that situation, possibly mentally and shit like that, if they were to not be saved by anyone or whatever the case is. But yeah, if he did do that, definitely give him credit and did his thing for sure on that one. But other than that, let's continue on.
Couldn't give a toss like man still spur it. Buck with the up, that's curtains. 12 boys known for the dippings. 2 post goals on the glide, 12 and the 5 just get to the chinging.
Let's get to the chinging.
This was going all over the blogs yesterday on UDN, Finesse Forever, everywhere. Now, it said this 24-year-old British gang member. Now, I'm going to specify gang member, and I'm going to talk about it later, yeah? Chases a car for 20 minutes with his motorbike and saves a kid after he witnessed her getting kidnapped on the road by a paedophile. Obviously, you might be asking, is there any article for this, blah, blah? Come on, man, let's be real. They're not really going to put this in the news. They're not going to want to follow something like that.
I was just going to say something about that in general. Like, the reason why, too, I reacted to this video is because a lot of these artists, they getting a lot of negative press and shit when it comes to the mainstream news and stuff like that. But if they doing stuff like this or whatever the case is, they're not going to report that to the news, because their job, they want to push the narrative is that these artists are just bad. They're not doing nothing good at all in the community. They're not doing anything that's deemed hero acts, etc., whatever you want to say and stuff. And the only thing they want to talk about in the news is what they think about the people's music, and that it's not good for the communities, and that it's only helping the crime rates rise and shit, etc. But when it comes to good things being done by these guys, they're not gonna speak on it. They already got the narrative that they want, and that's what they're gonna run with. They're not gonna be in between, half and half, none of that. They just gonna be one side and one side only, and that's to be always talking negatively about them, period. Other than that, man, let's continue on.
Like this, if they see this, and even if they do, they'd probably put it in a small.
I was in a bando scraping Yola, passing the baking soda, bubble up. Galley on me got a bubble butt. She stressed now cause she got hang. Arms put 2 in the Rex and whipped her the knits, got an ape in the tea, that's stacks. Pack, got up then bake of a yak. Slim brown in with the largest back. I was in a bando scraping Yola, passing the baking soda, bubble up. Galley on me, got a bubble butt. She stretched now cause she got hang. Arms put 2 in the Rex and whipped her the knits, got an 8 in the T, that's facts. Pack, got up them big of a yap. Slim brown in with the largest back. Big bro dropped me the hammer. I said do what you do, best with it. So I done what I done, best with it.
Man's 13, so man don't have no madness, but can I ask you a question before man cuts?
Go on.
Are you and Mizzy ever gonna make a team, bro?
I don't know, still. What do you reckon?
Here's what man's saying, yeah. Man's saying that at the end of the day, you man are both at that age where the beef thing's kind of getting long. So I say personally, you man just squish the thing and go make a tune and bless whatever it is. That's man's opinion. Obviously, stuff has happened in the past, innit? But if you hold grudges your whole life, then we end up to be, bro.
I think I needed to hear that still. I appreciate you, bro.
Hopefully that helped. So obviously, man will chat in a bit.
Every now and then I cut to your block.
Yeah, shout out to the kid, man. He just keeping it real. He don't want to see people that he probably listen to in music and shit like that and admire to an extent. And doesn't want to see anything happen to these guys and stuff. Because at one point, you can't lie, we probably currently or before or in the future have or will feel some type of way about a certain artist or artists that's from different sides and stuff, and be like, we want them to not have beef and shit, work things out, do songs together, etc. But at the end of the day, even the kid though even said though, even though some real shit really has happening behind the beefs and stuff, to carry that hatred or animosity towards one another forever is definitely like bad for pretty much bad for you in general, just because of the simple fact you don't want to go on in life and hold a grudge forever type thing. Like, if you got a chance to work shit out, work it out, because at the end of the day, you guys can make a lot of money together by collabing together, etc., instead of killing each other and fighting each other like the main media wants to see, so y'all can continue to support their narrative in a way and shit like that. But at the end of the day, you can't force somebody to work things out, but sometimes all it takes is some people or a person to say something and they'll think about that shit for real and they'll be like, all right, yeah, I see what you mean. I definitely needed to hear it, just like AM said. He said, yeah, I needed to hear that type shit. But at the end of the day, you can't say, yeah, you guys just need to stop beefing forever or whatever the case is because of this and that, etc. If these guys got real beef and they got situations that you pretty much can't work out, it is what it is. But shout out to that kid for stepping up and saying what he said and not being a fan of, oh yeah, y'all losing this beef, y'all need to squash it and just go y'all separate ways because y'all losing too many people. He ain't saying nothing slick or crazy like that. He just coming up to him straight up, just letting him know how he feel about the whole situation between him and Harlem Spartans. But y'all comment down below if these guys actually stop beefing or if they still is and stuff. But other than that, I know it's a lot of young fans that's listening to music now that probably think like that little kid just said to them pretty much. But other than that, we're going to continue on, man. The video almost over.
But still I can't find your soul. We didn't see through. When Eddie, we caught him in Wolfenstone. This rap back here come old, we ain't leaving till he's shaking, no joke. SJ splash man down, no whoa. Yo, that's 2 man in 1 go. Bandokay, I'm boss on my block. I make bad bees pop O's. Anytime I meet new cats, I give them pics, they don't have to pose. No, free cash that's broke, but a year ago he got locked for smoke. Actually, I feel like trying to give him this poke. Enough times after ripped up coats. Any little stunt that them man pulled, we popped up quick like toes.
Hey, where you going? Bro, I'm trying to follow that team. Hey, bruv, mind that, that's my... Hey, that's my brethren's little sister. Hey, where you going? Bro, I'm trying to follow that team. Hey, bruv, mind that, that's my... Hey, that's my brethren's little sister.
Yeah, man. Hey, like I said, man, if y'all see people like this, definitely don't be hesitant to say anything or whatever the case is. Always to make sure you able to protect yourself as well, or you got people with you as well when you confront some of these people, because some of these people are actually dangerous, not only to just children but to others around adult ages and shit like that, because some of them might have weapons or whatever the case is, or they know how to fight, etc., etc. You never know sometimes nowadays, because it could even be people that's trained in martial arts and all type of shit, and they out here doing stuff like this. So at the end of the day, just make sure you able to protect yourself and you're protected at all times when you trying to confront a person like this. But like I said, man, if you got the power to do it, definitely confront these people, and don't let it be a situation where you just stood by and you watch them pretty much do whatever they got to do to lure, or whatever the case whatever you want to call it, for a child to come with them, etc., etc., when you know that that child might not even know that person, and the person that's trying to talk to them is being aggressive or being weird, etc., etc. Like, ain't no reason why a random grown-ass person should be coming up to a child and being on weirdo shit. Simple as that. That's all I'm gonna say on that, because it's YouTube. But other than that, man, that's pretty much the end of this video, man. If you guys enjoyed my reaction to this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the channel as well, and hopefully they become supporters of the channel. And make sure you guys are turning on post notifications so you guys can stay notified when new videos drop, and be sure you don't miss out on new videos drop. Check out the channel every single day before you go to bed or when you wake up in the morning. And don't forget to hit up the description box to get my social media accounts names so you guys can add and follow me and turn me up on social media. Other than that, that's the end of this video. And don't forget that, like I said earlier, comment down below on some of these situations if they real accurate or not. But other than that, that's the end of this video, and I'm gonna catch y'all later on with more videos, so stay tuned. Peace.